Hello, welcome back to Tasty Flavor Kitchen, and today we're going to do Jamaica national dish, and that is ackee and saltfish with fried dumpling and fried plantain. And we're going to show you how to get this done while you're at home. And you can get the kids involved, because when you get the kids involved in cooking, they will love it and they will eat it even more. So this is a dish, it's really simple. You let the kids make the dough, let them cut up the seasoning and get everybody involved, and that's like a family cooking, and that's what make cooking so delicious. So down here we have the ackee, we have saltfish, we have self-raising flour. Some people know it as all-purpose flour. This is what gonna make the dough. And we got the seasoning, we got onion, we have tomato, we have sweet pepper, the tree color, just to give it some color and flavor. We got onion, spring onion, and we have garlic. And last but not least, we have the country pepper. And with the saltfish, how we prepare the saltfish, we just open it up, wash it, and we put it in water. We boil it for about 10-15 minutes, and then we break it up, put it in cold water, and we leave it there for another 15 minutes just to soak, just to get out majority of the salt, but we don't want to take out all the salt. So that's how we prepare the saltfish. And I have some prepare here already, and this is what it look like. So this is already done, prepare and everything. So we're gonna get go, and we're gonna show you how we do the dough for the fried dumpling. And we in Jamaica, we like to put a bit of cornmeal. So this is about a cup and a half of flour, self-raising flour. I'm just gonna use a spoon like this. I'm just gonna use this like 1 spoon of this with cornmeal, and this gives the dumpling a more refined taste, just to use natural. So just 1 spoon of cornmeal we put in it, and we actually put a pinch of salt, not a lot, just a normal pinch of salt, and that's actually the dough. So we're just gonna mix in the cornmeal. And now we just add a little hole into it where we're gonna use the water. So you can just use normal lukewarm water, and I use a cup like this because I'm gonna gradually add the water to it to the way I want the dough to feel. So just can put half cup of the water for the time being, and you just get your hand into it. This is the nice bit. Some people say that's the bit that they don't like. So we're just gonna mix everything together. And when you're doing the fried dumpling, we don't want it too firm. We just want it a little bit soft, but not too firm like we don't make it for boiled dumpling. Add a little bit more water. So like I said, you gradually add the water to it until the dough become what you want it to become. So as you can see, it's a bit sticky in my hand, and this is what we want to see here. Because we're going to use, when it's like this, don't worry about it, it's not spoiled. It is the best to keep it like this, because we're going to use some more flour when we're making the dough if it's a little bit sticky. So this should be fine. So with what we're going to do now, we're just going to put a piece of cling film over this, or I can put a piece of wet napkin, wet tea towel over it, or we're going to leave it to proof for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and it should be fine. So now it has been proofed for half an hour. So I just put the flour back over it now, because we're going to make the dough for the fried dumplings. So we're going to make them. Now all you need to do is just have a little piece in your hand. I just make a round ball, and then you just flatten it. So sorry, we do it like this, push it in and out. Or you can just make a round ball, and we just put your finger through it like that. And the oil is already hot, so we're just going to put it in the oil. And we're going to make a couple. Same process. Make a round ball, put it down. So now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fried dumpling frying. And I did get a question about how the fried dumpling rise and it have the same color. Some people when they fry dumpling, they fry it shallow, and this is when, if the dumpling is sit in the pot like that, and it can touch the pot, it wouldn't rise. It's not going to rise that much. It's just going to rise at the side. So when you're frying dumpling, you have to fry it in a lot of oil where the dumpling can move around and it doesn't sit in the pot. And that's the way it rises on both sides, and that's the way you get it. See, it's not going to sit and have the same color. Sometimes people fry dumpling and you see it really flat and it don't have the color at the side. You can see it. So this is why you fry it in a lot of oil. You can fry it in a fryer as well, but you have to fry it in a lot of oil for your dumpling to float and it keep float and fry. So that's how we fry dumplings. So we're going to move on to the ackee and saltfish. So now we have the oil heated up and we cut up all the seasonings. So we have the tomato, we have the scallion, we have the sweet pepper, onion, we have garlic, and we have the country pepper. So we're just going to put everything in the pot now. I think it's hot already. So we're just going to use. So what we're going to do with this, we're just going to set it off. We're not going to fry it too dry to make it look golden. We don't want it to have a golden color. So we're just going to set off. This is just all the seasoning. And this is how the ackee look. This is the ackee. We just take it out of the tin, drain it, and put it in a plate. You don't even have to rinse it off. And this is the saltfish, so we're just going to break up the saltfish. Meanwhile, the seasoning is sweating off. So the seasoning is not going to take no more than about a minute, 60 to 90 seconds, and it should be fine. As you can see, the seasoning sweat off for a minute, so we're going to add the saltfish. See, a lot of people ask what is ackee, if it is a fruit or it's a vegetable. And for me, ackee can be both, because a fruit carries seed and vegetable doesn't. So it can be both, because actually we can eat ackee raw. We can just, once it's open, we can just take it out, take out the seed, or we can eat it. It can eat it raw, it won't affect you. So ackee is more, for me, is more like a vegetable for me. So we're just going to add the ackee now. And a lady asked me in the shop, because you know as an owner shop, a lady asked me if they cook the ackee and then put it in the tin, and they don't. What they do, they put the raw ackee in the tin with water and they steam it. That's how the ackee cook in the tin. This is why it come out like this, because if they cook it before and put it in the tin, it would have more mushier. So they put it raw in the tin and steam it, and that's how you get ackee. So I'm just going to add the ackee now to the, and I'm just going to season it with a little bit of coarse black pepper. That should be it. And we're just going to fold it over a couple of times. We don't want to fold it over too much, so I like to flick it myself. Or you can use a spoon and just fold it. Just get everything. And we're just going to make that cook for a further 30 seconds to a minute. Just to make the ackee. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jamaican national dish. Ackee, saltfish with fried dumpling and fried plantain. So now we're going to have a little taste to see, you know. Just the same way I remember, or I used to get it in Jamaica. It's the same way it tastes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for subscribing to my. Please subscribe to my channel, and YouTube is Tasty Flavor Kitchen, and help me to grow this channel so we can produce more of these wonderful dishes and many more. Thank you very much.